Happy New Year from us to you. Yay.
Yay.
Third day. It's the third day of the year. You cannot have possibly fucked it up yet.
Oh, honey, don't doubt me.
I don't think that was meant to be a challenge.
It's like I'm a little afraid that you're encouraging yourself to fuck it up.
Who says I haven't already?
Anyway, so we're back. We hope you are excited as we are. Quick note before we dive into things tonight. Nick is not joining us tonight. He's going to be taking a step back for the foreseeable future. Some things on his side have come up, and there are currently conflicts of trying to, schedule things out. So for now, Locke will be played by moi, and when Nick is all good to go and to return, we welcome him back at any time.
Yeah.
So, no, I do not want you to play him, Paul. So it's been
just for a one-off.
No, it's not Paul's character. So it's been 3 weeks since we touched this campaign. So I'm sure memories are a little foggy. Notes might be a little bit not to the point you want them to be. So we're going to handle things tonight like last session was the end of a season, and we're going to jump right back into the new season, which might not be right where the last one left off. So there's going to be a point in time here where I'm going to narrate through some stuff. If at any point you guys feel like you would have done X over Y, feel free to say it, but we'll get into it here right about now with a recap. I guess I'll throw music in. I guess. Why not?
If you have to.
Oh, Barnes.
Yeah.
Yay, tunes.
If I feel like it. Wanderers should be good for now. Until we get to the real juicy stuff tonight.
Ooh.
Okay. So, previously, our fellowship departed from Peligir, heading off to Osgiliath, the city essentially they escaped from and were allegedly wanted enemies of the state, at least in terms of the city of Osgiliath and by one Captain Turgon. They returned to Osgiliath with the sole purpose of retrieving Rador's notes, Rador being their benefactor that they met long ago. By long ago, I mean it's been like 2 months in this campaign so far. Some things have transpired since their departure. Lindsay?
What? I was hyping.
Hyping yourself or the group?
Flesh and stone.
Yes, hyping everybody and myself.
Yeah.
Since they broke out from Osgiliath and fled to Peligir, Rador informed them that a martial law had been put into Osgiliath, and Captain Turgon had, for the most part, consolidated power. As they returned to Osgiliath, they received some bit of mixed information. Turgon did not deny that he instilled martial law, though he claims that he enacted it because of infighting within the Guard, specifically with Acharion, and that there is actually a power play happening in an attempt to take control of the Guard and re-establish Osgiliath to some bastion of the Gondorian military. The Fellowship discovers this as they infiltrate the former king's house, where they are looking for Rador's notes, and ultimately Locke comes face to face with Captain Turgon, who does attempt to deflect some of the immediate danger by claiming to be there by himself and that he had actually broken away from the group. This was eventually dispersed by a random guard who informed them a runner from the gate of Pelennor told them that 4 individuals had arrived in Osgiliath against the orders of the guard. With their cover blown, they came forward and discussed with Turgon and seemingly came to an arrangement that their imprisonment was for a greater good, a different cause to try and draw out the enemy, believing that they were actually leveraging you for. Knowing this, though feelings may still be hurt and grudges may be held, you agreed to help Turgon and try and flesh out the underground rebellion, if you will, a coup of sorts in the Gondorian guard within Osgiliath, by first tracking down Lieutenant Acharion. Returning to the sewers from where you infiltrated, you eventually found an encampment. You were led there by one of the guards known as Ryder, who is very delightfully dark, if you recall that at all.
I do, and his friend wait, no. Ryder was the one that was a little
he was the dark
stupid,
one.
right?
He was a little stupid, but he was like, I had 3 friends die in my
Yep.
arms.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, he was a little dark, and the other guy's just going, fuck it, Ryder, shut up and walk. You're brought to Acharion, who tells you very similar things, though he is clearly hiding out in the sewer with a stringent of the guard, claiming that Turgon has essentially, lack of a better term, gone mad. He sees ghosts in the metaphorical sense that there's enemies everywhere, and that he's actually not fit for command. With this, Acharion, having some relationship with you guys for the most part, believes he can trust you, and actually requests that you aid him in bringing about Turgon's downfall. And by doing so, he intends to make it look like an orc or goblin raid had actually been his demise. And in order to pull this off, he used some contacts in Nithilion with his rangers and leaked information that the guard is currently weak at Osgiliath and ripe for the picking. And recently, the particular ranger dispatched a message to Acharion that an orc force was moving in the direction of Osgiliath, and that we were mere moments from a potential raid. Any questions?
I hate everything about this. Don't want to betray my boy.
Acharion. Acharion is the one I like the one I like. Turgon is the one I dislike, but Acharion feels like something fishy is up. Turgon actually feels on the up and up.
I'm just here.
You're fishy.
Because if you remember, I believe it was our friend Fig who did an insight check or a meditation check.
Oh yeah.
And discovered that Acharion had an unknown ulterior motive of some kind.
Oh yeah. Acharion immediate vibes are screaming secrecy and ulterior motive because of the environment he's found in. He's a traitor from all perspectives despite the grounds those stand on. He also... Oh wait, those are just my notes. Yeah. But
I'm like, I didn't say any of this. This is interesting to me, but I'm not going to... I'm not going to correct you on
that
anything.
first sentence, though, was primarily the insight check.
Yeah, that he had
Let's go. Let's do
motive.
this. I'm going,
right.
but I'm not going to have a good time.
We made a decision.
conversation. In this conversation, the Fellowship lies and says that they will help Acharion take down Turgon. At that moment, Acharion and the rest of his guard in the sewer gather their things, and they provide you your weapons back as they were taken from you in the interim.
Yay.
And expresses that we have probably mere an hour or so until a raid happens. And when that does, all guard in the city will be summoned to the defense of the city. So they are dispersing to get into their suitable positions where they need to be. Some of them are dispersing to their actual units within the city so they can be with them when the call comes and hide amongst the actual ranks. And that is essentially where we're going to pick up tonight. So let me change some stuff here. Yeah, this one looks good. A little thunderstorm rain going.
Raining.
Okay.
It's gonna be. Ugh.
Yep. So as it's pushing probably a few hours from, or not even a few hours. We're getting close to dawn, but it's right at the cusp of it's still nighttime because you guys have been burning the midnight oil. You infiltrated at like 2 in the morning.
We took a nap in the
yeah.
afternoon.
Oh yeah.
In the hideout.
So you guys are officially nocturnal at this point.
Had the eyes like Gollum, they reflect the light.
Yeah, so with that, Acharion and his forces begin to leave the sewers with you pretty much in tow. One by one, they all disperse in random directions, returning to where they need to be, essentially. You stick with Acharion, essentially, to the little top side, and he informs you to head towards the eastern gate, the eastern wall. You'll know when the raid happens. Those of you that were former guardsmen will essentially know alarm bells and the various shouts and commands for you to essentially answer the call. And as for the most part is a wait and see game. And when it comes, Acharion instructs you to locate Turgon. Do what you can for the city, but your main focus is to locate Turgon. And with that, he leaves you.
You know, I assumed he was also going to seek out Turgon, but if he doesn't, then this might be a pickle. But we can't abandon Turgon because Turgon will probably end up dead. Okay.
I'll give you this moment to any sort of last minute like thoughts or processes before I jump here. If you have any.
So what do we do if he does not go with us?
He's not going to go with us. The question is he going to go after Turgon himself, which I imagine he will. And if he doesn't, we'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it, because even if he doesn't go after Turgon himself, he's going to do something. There has to be others going after Turgon. We can't leave Turgon high and dry if we want this to play out the way we need it.
Acharion might send somebody to keep his hands clean.
Acharion doesn't feel like that kind of person to me. I feel like it's something he would do himself.
I feel like he would have no problem being the one with the blood on his hands. But if he's not going to go with us, then that's already contradicting to what's been said.
We won't get any. We can't do anything fancy. We have to go to Turgon.
Yeah.
And we'll see how it plays out, and we'll handle whatever comes next.
Or do we want to try at least one of us going to then I lost my train of thought. Like, it might be better of a cover story that way. Like, if someone's like, oh, they're out on patrol, they'll come back, and then they come back with, or that's their cue to go to Turgon or whatever.
It's gonna be too hectic. It's gonna be too hectic, too difficult to separate ourselves in a battle. I feel like that's inviting tragedy.
So it sounds like then we keep our eyes peeled for whoever might be leaving to find Turgon, and then we just need to believe that Turgon believes in us to be on his side as things unfold.
We have to find Turgon, like Acharion instructed us.
Yes, but okay.
Okay.
I'm still trying to, like, have everything solidify in my head of what's been going on.
That is where we're going to fade to black.
Oh.
Eventually, there's one bell that begins to ring out. Ding, 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 and then another sort of echoing in turn, and then 3, and then 6, and then soon the whole city, for the most part, begins ringing out as screeches and yells begin to come from the eastern side of the Anduin River. At this point, everyone armed and ready and able begins moving and to come to the defense of the city. When we open up back at the main gate on the eastern side, as the rain is beginning to make mud puddles of any sort of unpaved ground, and there are soldiers running back and forth trying to either get to brace the gates or get up along the wall and get whatever ammunition they can to fend off any of the enemy. What?
I don't like this.
Yeah.
The Fellowship follows the crowd. You four head off and fall in with most of the troops that are heading that direction and go with the fight. You run up to towards the actual ramparts themselves, and you look out and you see handfuls of mostly goblins that are scrambling across the open field that stretches between the walls and Ithilien. And aiding the forces there, you take out bows and begin trying to pick off as much as you can. Several get to the wall and begin to climb up, free climbing. And as they leap over, it becomes hand-to-hand combat. You guys begin to fight and push back as much as you can. And eventually they sort of lapse off a bit, and you notice sort of off onto the left side of the main gate, several orcs begin to bear ladders and are actually coming up to mount on the other side. The defense sort of shifts a bit, and everyone just moving apart, but eventually what forces are brought here begins to stretch the defensive posture of the Gondorians, to the point, specifically you, Cirion, notice that there is a severe disadvantage at this moment, where the Gondorians are stretching so thin that there's pockets now that the goblins are picking up on that are trying to hit and climb up over, and goblins are now actually entering the city. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna go.
Okay, we have to
Go find him, right?
we have to find
Yeah.
Captain Turgon. We have to
Yeah.
stick to the plan.
I hate this plan. I hate this plan.
Okay. I'm gonna start. Well, no, I'm not an animal. I can't find descent, especially in rain. I wish.
Get
I
Fang on a
wish.
leash.
I wish.
You do immediately notice at the positions that you were at, Turgon was not present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to I'm gonna how far away are we from the bastion?
Good mile and a half, too. Bastion's on the west side of the Anduin.
Okay, so it's completely on the other side.
Yeah.
My thinking was Turgon would probably take the shortest route from the bastion to the wall. I'm gonna turn to a guard nearby, and I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna be like, where would Captain Turgon be?
Pelifano, sir. If he's not handling the defenses here, it's probably somewhere else on the wall. We're stretched so thin, I don't know who's where and who's commanding what at this point.
What's your name, son?
That's hardly the arrow comes flying.
Oh God! Way to go!
I
man.
was gonna
Kill.
put him in command of this defense.
Oh,
You don't have that authority.
what terrible
In the heat of-
last words!
In the heat of battle, authority goes out the window.
Oh no! What horrible last words!
What is there?
Like,
Is there a? Is there like a choke point nearby that they could rally around?
The guard?
Yeah, because they're spreading thin on the wall.
The there's the main roads and the alleyways, the way Osgiliath is sort of structured. Otherwise, if they begin to come through the actual gate, that would be your best choke point. But if they're coming up and over the wall, the defense is broken. So you'd have to you'd have to create your own funnel at that point.
So we just gotta, it sounds like we just gotta search. We just gotta start.
I hate abandoning these soldiers here, though. I'm just going to...
We can split.
Okay, not random, but suggestion. I stay behind, take leadership of the men. You two go.
In the idea of like game, like as a player, terrible idea. Narrative wise, I love the idea.
Well, why don't we? I think let's just.
At the corner of your eye, Cirion, as you say that, you see a large orc clump down from the wall and land and just swing out with a scimitar and just take the head off of one of the guards. He reaches down and picks up the head. Take the city.
I
want to go take care of him.
Before he goes, I'm gonna grab Cirion on the shoulders. I'm gonna say, kid.
What?
You were a captain once. I don't know the full story, but find it in you. These men here need a captain. Be a captain again. And I'm gonna give him a gift die.
Okay.
Cool. So, are you and I going then?
We're going.
And then as the orc falls in, I'm gonna just go, men, stand up and rally. Don't give the city.
I'm gonna
give me a charisma check at advantage.
I say fuck.
For the night.
You have advantage. I mean, even 18. That's good.
Take it.
All right. You see about 3 guards who are retreating and falling back, sort of stop and like look back at you, look at each other, heft their shields, just come up alongside you and just lower their blades. Hold this ground.
Man, if they want this city so bad, let's make sure they don't get it. Fight for your lives. Fight for Gondor.
Oh, that's cool. As that all happens, I'm just gonna look at Malvhor and give a nod and go, cape up, and then just start bounding.
Oh gosh, I'm too old for this.
They begin to trek off, and behind you, you feel a hand placed on your shoulder, and Locke comes up alongside you, Cirion. Can you hold? As he like looks over and narrows his eyes at the orc. Good. Because that one over there that just ran off is going to die someday, but it's going to be of old age, you hear me? Hold the line, brother. He runs off.
Hey, we all have viewer inspiration! Locke included!
So Cirion stays behind to hold the line with the Gondorians that are holding there. Fig and Malvhor, one of you at advantage can do investigation, or both of you can do it.
I will definitely roll one. Unless you...
You can do advantage.
Okay, I was gonna say, unless you want to roll your own.
No, you're good. Do the thing. Oh.
Okay.
I do have a D4 from DAP. Do I have to use it on the next? Do I have to use it on the next roll?
You can hold it if you want.
Yeah, I'll hold it.
Okay.
Okay. 19. So the two of you dart off, heading up, sort of like parallel to the fights that seems to be happening. There are pockets of goblins and orcs that are fighting in the streets with random guardsmen. As you just move from alley to alley, from street to street, you're sort of moving up in a northerly direction along the wall. Not along the wall, but at least like parallel with the wall. You eventually get past the point and come out to an area that is nearby the Houses of Healing, just for point of reference. And you sort of stop and sort of scan up the ramparts. And at this point, you're probably several hundred feet from the main gate, far enough away where couldn't really see what was going on from all the structures and chaos. But you're just scanning up, and you see lit braziers and just the rain sort of picking off from the stone and metalwork. And there's a bit of flanking struggle happening on the wall. But you do stop and notice, sort of in the center of that, a heavily armored man with a sword and shield, and isn't in a fighting stance. You just see him lifting his sword and like barking orders. But at the same time, maybe about 80 feet from that individual on the other side, down the southern side of the wall, you see a taller individual clutching a halberd, and several Gondorian soldiers scattered throughout between them and the two of them, and a couple goblins. And you see him heft it and just slowly start marching, making a beeline towards that individual.
We gotta get up there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Alright, so you guys head off that direction?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You dart off, heading down that, trying to dodge the pockets of fighting, and every now and again you sort of collide with one, and you quickly fend it off and kick somebody into the alleyway where a bunch of guards begin to
pop them off with my shield.
Yeah, you're just moving through, taking the momentum, and just body checking the orcs and goblins moving through. Cirion, your defense is holding pretty steadily, though the orc is coming at you, and he rears up to make an attack at you.
Ooh, kick his ass.
Where is his character sheet? There it is. With his sword.
Is that a natural 20?
What?
Natural 20.
Oh no.
My first roll of the year is a natural 20. That never fucking happens.
New year, new dice.
Yeah.
Oh no.
For a total of 10 slashing damage.
Ouch. That's not good.
Natural 20s.
Crap.
There's nothing we can do for him now.
Thanks, Matt. You too.
I gave you an inspiration die when I left. That.
I know.
The way it delivered was just.
To use it.
It was just like, oh, he's gone. Bye.
Well, player death.
As the guards begin to like push back with like a little bit of a shield wall, you're left there with a bit of a stalemate between you and this orc. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna yell, archers!
Yes.
Oh, okay, well you're shaking your head. I wasn't sure if I was able to do that.
I'm waiting.
Okay. Archers, provide fire!
Okay. So you bark back at them. God, there's so many. Got too many fucking character sheets on my screen. Right
Archers! They just wait.
Yes, Captain.
A big fucking orc!
Shoot!
You're sort of deadlocked with the shield, like shield on shield with him. You're just pushing back, sort of matching strength, and you just look up and you see about 3 archers running on the rooftops, like just trying to get angles on the enemy. And you bark your command, and they just immediately look over and take aim at the orc. And first one is a natural 20.
Wait!
That's my boy!
I'm scared of Brian's rolls now, in general.
Yeah, you probably should be at this
Oh
point.
no!
The third one's a natural 20.
Second one is a 15, which will hit, and the third one is a 16, which will hit.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
For a total of... Jesus. 21 piercing damage as they shift over, and just the 3 arrows fly, and you're just holding there, and you're barely looking over your shield. You just hear and almost feel the impact from the arrows go into this orc's back, and falls to the ground dead.
And then I'm gonna look back at them. One down, many more. Who wants helpings? And yeah, just keep pushing the men, just keep defending the wall in the city until another big threat comes up.
You heard the captain. Push them back to the wall. You two come to the point where you're approaching the main wall, and at this point, all forces have begun to converge. And as you come up, you see a section of the wall that has seen better days in its time of Osgiliath. There are 3 stone staircases that go up to the wall, one of which is utterly in rubble, but could be climbable. A small guard post or guard house that just sits like a few feet off the wall, and the ramparts are chaos. There are swarms of goblins and Gondorian soldiers fighting and pushing each other back. The thing is that you guys now may have realized is that some of these soldiers are with Acharion, and some of these soldiers are with Turgon, and you cannot tell them apart. But what you do notice is that the 2 individuals you did spot were in fact Turgon and Acharion, and they are now let's see. Let me get a ruler out. They're now a mere 50 feet from one another.
I mean, I was planning
we got
on
a map!
straight to the guy.
You're gonna what?
I was planning on just going straight to the guy.
Well, we got a map now.
Who's the guy?
Turgon.
That guy.
Oh, this is a big map.
Hang on, just gotta take everything off a layer.
Oh boy.
I need initiative.
Oh no!
Am I included in that initiative or no?
Go ahead and roll it, and anytime you come up, we'll handle your
token.
stuff.
Okay.
Whoop,
Put
whoop.
myself on the map, just to prevent that issue. Just putting myself
Yay.
somewhere random for right now. Boom.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I want to hit many things first.
6. I'm just standing near the wall. Hey guys, it's pretty loud up there. What's going on? Just for narrative effect, I guess I'll... Who's this boy? Is this anyone particular?
That's Captain Turgon.
That's
I was gonna
okay.
say.
Okay, well I want to make sure I couldn't sing. I'm zoomed out.
Yeah, there's,
Yeah, fuck it.
there's Turgon's token.
I like his face, like
And for funsies, here's Achirion's.
Fun.
All right.
Cirion has reach.
Nice initiative, Fig.
Yeah.
I'm ready to do things.
Fuck it, I'll just put
Alright.
myself somewhere I can see myself.
I mean, you.
Where do Fig and I start?
I'm moving you so I don't confuse you
Yeah.
with something.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So, due to the number of enemies in this raid, I will be handling each unit of the same kind with shared initiative. So,
Fair enough.
otherwise I'll be here all night. So the first top of the round are the goblin archers. And, you know, rogues for the most part. Ah. Seriously? Okay. So 3 of the goblins that are on the wall, 2 of which are in sort of melee with the 2 Gondorians. And you just see their short stature sort of deftly move around and try to stab in the sides with their knives. They're either parried off or the shield is enough to make distance and keep them at bay. The other one of which is about 10-15 feet from a very imposing figure walking his direction known as Acharion, and ups his bow and steadies his aim and lets an arrow fly with a 20 will hit.
Ooh.
And take 6 piercing damage.
You're poisoned. You're poisoned. You're poisoned.
And he has to make a Constitution saving throw. And
It sounded like Bill Nye the Science Guy. Like, Bill.
Bill.
Fail.
And is a success from Acharion.
Dang it.
That will end the goblins' go for now. Yep. Fig.
Okay, Turgon and Acharion are 50 feet from each other?
Roughly, yeah. Do you see their minis?
I see
Exactly 50
Okay.
feet from each other.
What is Turgon doing exactly right now? Just heading toward him?
Turgon is standing his ground and taking stock of the situation and trying to give orders and keep a defensive position. From where you can see, he hasn't really acknowledged Acharion.
Okay. I'm a leap and bound my way over to him.
Okay.
My mouse disappeared. Hold on.
So for you, it'll be 40 feet to the base of the stairs.
I can't jump that.
It's about 15 feet high, 20 feet high. You can give me an athletics or an acrobatics check if you want to try and like free climb the side of the wall and do like Assassin's Creed parkour.
Yeah, I want to try it. Why not?
All right, your choice. Give me athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Okay.
Oh wait, they're actually the same. I was reading the wrong number. Nope, acrobatics. I can do it!
Parkour.
17. You run up to the side as one of the Gondorian soldiers is rounding to make his way up the stairs, and you sort of whistle and get his attention, and he turns with his shield on his right arm, goes and just gives you a look, and you take that opportunity, you jump up and place your foot on his shield and bound off of it, reach up and grab onto the ledge and hoist yourself up. You're now at the top of the stairs. I will say that's all of your movement, though.
That's fine. I'm gonna land, brush a little, and just look at Turgon.
Okay.
He's just standing there menacingly.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You land behind him and he turns around.
Here.
Good. We're gonna need someone in this fight. It's not over yet. Help.
Just tell me who.
They don't bear the white tree on their shield. Cut them down.
I will give a nod. I'm going to ready my axe and shield, and I'm then going to hold an action to attack anyone who comes. That's all of my movement. So within melee range of the two of us.
Okay. That'll end your go. And
and then I'll look behind to see where Malvhor is.
I forgot to put lock on here. I'm terrible. Oh no. No. Lock.
There he.
Now I need to do his initiative.
He goes before me.
If that's the case, I'll just have him go next. 14. Okay. Balance. I avoided a crisis. Okay. That will bring us to people you don't see. Malvhor.
So does his token need to move though? Because Malvor's at an 11.
Right. Hang on. Let me reorganize. I didn't resort it after I'm gonna just move him this way. He's gonna go dash over there.
Dashing through the field, killing goblins.
No.
I got nothing.
Sorry.
I'm going to.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Yep.
I'm gonna say that I have my shield and sword out for this.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my action to dash it, and with 60 feet, I can actually get right up on the wall here. But I'm actually gonna stop here, right by Captain Turgon for a second.
Okay.
And I'm going to I'm gonna quickly tell him. I'm gonna be like, Captain Turgon, Acharion and his men are using this attack as a cover to assassinate you. Be careful.
That. Oops.
He just sort of like side-eyes you with his sword and shield still at his side, and then looks out over the field. Never let a good crisis go to waste, I suppose.
And then I'm gonna use the last 5 feet of my movement to get right up here, and I'm going to call out to Fig, and I'm gonna say, Killer, we're gonna need you at your A game. Your strength is gonna carry the day. And I'm gonna give her a gift die.
Thanks.
As my bonus action.
Hello.
As you get to the edge of the wall, right next to another soldier who's fighting off a goblin, you look out into the field and you see several others still making their way towards the ladders that you can now see pushed up against the side of the wall.
That's the end of my turn.
Right. That brings us to Acharion, who, after taking the arrow, places the halberd down firmly on the ground, reaches up and grabs the arrow and just snaps it off, leaving the rest still inside, and just throws it to the side. Brings up the halberd, and anyone looking at him, you see him sort of like bear down and white knuckle this halberd. You can see the veins begin to pop out of his muscular form, especially the neck and the forehead. And he just bears down and grits his teeth, and he's gonna enter a feud.
Oh, no!
Oh, goody.
All right.
And then he is going to... Yeah, he's going to dart off this direction and move right here. As he runs past the goblin, he just swings the halberd for a 19, which will hit. Why did I not turn on auto roll damage? Oh, God. Yes, please auto roll damage. I don't want to... For 9... his exact hit points. As he just runs by and just baseball swings the halberd and uses the bladed edge and just decapitates from the shoulders this goblin. And so he slides and keeps... Actually, he doesn't even stop. He just keeps the momentum going and continues to his run with 10 feet left and gets around here. As he just sort of comes to that point and just bears down, and you see anger in his one eye. That'll end his turn for now. This will bring us to Turgon, because somehow they almost rolled the same initiative.
Gee.
That would be cool as hell. One just battling after the other.
Okay. He's going to take stock of the situation and now sees the flash of fury from his right side and sort of look over at Turgon, or at Acharion. Fuck. Men, hold this ground. If you're loyal to the tree, if you're loyal to the throne, you will stand behind me. Osgiliath needs us. That rat out there, that scum at our walls. Raises his sword and points it at Acharion. That man invited this here. He's betrayed everything we stand for. Every single one of you will fight, and we will push this back. Gondor does not fall this day. Osgiliath does not fall this day. Cirion. Come here.
Oh my god.
He just turns and squares up with Cirion and places his shield and gets into that position, and he is going to hold there with no movement, but he is using his call for aid ability.
God. I almost don't want to get in there, just like...
Yeah, I just want to...
I
I'm gonna tell my guys, like, wait guys, stop. Let's watch this. Stop fighting. It's
Okay.
Let them invade a little bit. It's fine. It's all good. We can fight them off later. It's all good. I want to see this. Captain, we're getting overrun. Shut up.
All right.
Fucking
That will
ass.
bring
No,
us
enough.
to the Gondorian soldiers. One is going to do that. Then 10 will miss. 19 will hit. Yikes. 10 will miss. These soldiers are worthless. This one is going to... Fig, will you allow a Gondorian soldier to pass?
Yes.
I only ask because you don't know who's on what side.
Can I ask what their intentions look like?
They look like they're running to the fight. Because it's the one at the base of the stairs that you jumped off of.
I will let them pass, but if they do anything, will my held attack come into play?
Your what?
My held attack.
You specifically held your action for anyone attacking Turgon, or you?
Either of us within melee range.
Yeah, if he does something that triggers that and he's within range of your attack, yeah.
Fine. I'll allow it. He gets blocked if he's stupid.
All right. Then
If he fucks around, he will find out.
He's gonna move past you and Turgon and hold at the wall.
Okay. Good.
Cirion.
He passes me by and I just glare at him like, choose your side.
That orc
Where am
just
I at on
dropped
the
in
wall?
front of you. You're at like the main gate.
Okay, that's nowhere near where this is happening. I don't hear any of that.
You're a couple 100 feet from it.
Okay.
So like, if you had clear line of sight, you would see a similar sight across the wall. So there's nothing terribly unique about this just yet.
Okay. How's the situation at the main gate? I'm assuming it's still very, 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 did I say very, very bad?
The orc in front of you just dropped dead. The couple of archers that are still on the rooftops are taking aim and doing what they can. The guards are moving back, but you do see probably about, we'll say you're about 60 feet from the gate itself. You see a couple of goblins come up from on the ramparts and actually sort of like glide down on the chain of the door itself of the gate and come to rest. And it looks like they're going to try and open the gate.
I'm gonna put out to men like, men, they're trying to open the gate. Stop them at any cost. I'm gonna point my sword like down towards the chains on the gate.
Okay.
And the other men that are around me, man, keep holding your positions, keep pushing them back. Do not give them an inch.
All right. Do you wish to do anything yourself? Move, attack?
I'm just gonna attack the nearest goblin in front of me. Or orc, or...
Okay. So you...
any hostile in front of me.
You move up about 20 feet, moving closer and closer to the gate. As you're running, an orc comes rambling out of a side alleyway and makes a wild attack at you, or it looks like they're about to, so go ahead and make your attacks.
Okay. And these are all two-handed, by the way.
Okay.
Woo!
Natural 20 on that second one. 12 will miss.
Okay.
Okay. You run up alongside as he comes barreling out. You catch him wide open with no shield, and you actually just react and just take two hands and just stab forward and get a good, decent impalement, about 3 inches of the blade into the abdomen. But he is still standing.
Okay, that was my next question. Is he still up?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm then gonna use my bonus action of Second Wind.
Okay.
And heal up some.
Oh,
Heal that 10 points.
oh no.
Hopefully, anyway. What's my level? Hey!
Oh, Oh no, you rolled
you
too
go.
well.
Max health.
I'm sorry.
Alright, since
Matt,
it's
that
not on
give-
the map... Oh, go ahead, do you still have
sorry.
anything else to do?
No, I was just gonna ask Matt a question. That gift die you gave me in the beginning, that's only good for...
It's like
Attack
it's 10
rolls?
minutes, and it's attack rolls, skill checks, and saving throws.
Okay, that's all I needed. I figured it was good. Yeah, that's what I wanted to make sure. I was like, damn it, I could have used it there. I could use it for my first attack, but oh well. Okay, yep.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Since it's not on the map, I'll forget if I don't do it now. This orc's gonna make his actual attack at you with a 23 to hit.
Ow!
It'll be 6 slashing damage.
You hit like a bitch.
Oh.
You said it's 6 slashing?
Yep.
Very good. Okay, make sure to adjust my health. Damn it, I always forget about this. Is the orc my size or smaller? For
Yeah,
great
he's
weapon
medium.
fighting. And am I surrounded by enemies by any chance? Many foes?
We'll say yes in this
Okay.
situation.
Okay. Okay, I'll remember that for next time. Okay.
Okay. Good looking out. All right, brings us to the top of the round with the goblin archers. This one is going to turn around and actually they're all just going to end up making attacks. You all know that. That's what happens here. This is a fight. What else are they going to do? A 20 on that guard will hit for 5 piercing. No poison though, not on the blades. That one, if a 14 on the guard, just barely hits for 8 piercing. Yikes. Okay. Am I missing any of the goblin archers right now? No. That'll end their go. Fig.
Jen,
Yes?
if I go to here, would I be able to hit this archer right here?
Where specifically again? Sorry.
Right by Acharion. If I go right here in that space, can I still technically attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 5-foot square, so
Right.
it's not completely blocked off.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yep.
So, I'm going to see Acharion do his fury thing, and so I'm going to react with just kind of I'm gonna like lower my face a little, and it's gonna harden with like a dark stare, and then light's gonna reflect across my eyes, and that's gonna be me enabling my fury. And then as I do that, I'm gonna crouch a little, and then use that position to like kind of leap from where I am, or like sprint in a sense, and go first straight after that goblin archer that's right next to our Alkirian with an attack with my axe.
Go for
And
it.
I hope that works, because there's a reason why I want to do it. I'm gonna be reckless.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Roll an advantage.
I haven't stared at this character sheet in forever. What am I doing? Here it is. Yes. Oh wait, advantage.
23 will hit.
Cool. One-handed, but +2 with fury.
Okay, so total of 10.
Yes.
So you, from the little platform that you're on, the little landing at the top of the stairs, you leap off to the other side and actually just jump the gap instead of moving out on the actual there. And you land and push off the ground with your shield hand and rear up and come in and just get real low, and you swing almost at an upward angle and get right underneath like the rib cage, and just it gets in there and almost gets stuck, and you yank it twice and then just tears out the side, and the goblin falls to the ground.
Is he dead?
He did.
Because I want to enact violent display.
Okay.
Oh dear.
So I want my violent display with continuing with what you said, with how it ripped through. Could I have it could I have the axe catch inside instead and just swing the goblin's body around, slam it to the ground, and then off the wall, like cleaning off my axe?
Sure. Go for it.
And
Can we
then
take our break now? I need one.
and then after she does that, Fig is gonna slowly rise back up with that hardened stare still light across the eyes and just ready herself for Alcurion. So he at least is going to take a, what is this? Where'd it go? A wisdom saving throw.
What's the DC?
30.
Where did it go? 8 plus proficiency plus, oh, it changed now. 8 plus, that's 11, 13? Yes. Right? Yes.
That's your final answer?
Yes.
So this is up to 3 targets, correct? Are you only targeting Acharion?
Who else can I target?
What's the range? Anybody that can see it, or is it within a specific?
Within 60 feet.
Well,
I wanted to at least get Alcurion, so if I don't get anyone else, then I'm okay.
60 feet of you. There's 2 others on the wall to the left.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And then there's 2 out in the field. And then technically any one of the soldiers, the Gondorian soldiers.
Just to be fair, make Captain Turgon save too.
You know what?
Clean fight.
I'll do.
Fight.
Who is this right here?
It's a hobgoblin.
It's a hobgoblin. This is an orc.
Yeah, that's an orc.
I'll do that orc out there, and I would like to then target any group of malicious Gondorians that are with Alcurion that are within my range.
You need to target a specific individual. You can't target groups.
But I don't know which one it is.
Just pick one. You have like a 50-50.
To be fair, if they saw it, it might not be up to you whether or not they're scared. It's up to 3. You do not
Fine,
have to pick 3.
I'll do the ones next to myself and Malvhor because I need to move my token. I'm right there.
Okay, so the Gondorian soldier, Acharion, and the orc out in the field?
Yes.
Alright. I'll save Acharion for last. Wisdom, correct?
Yes. I keep thinking this is a fear thing.
Can you remind us again what it does?
On failure, the creatures have disadvantage on their attacks against any creature that is not moi.
Alright. Does it last for any particular period of time?
No. Oh, no. It doesn't say.
Alright. The guard succeeds with a natural 20. And the orc failed with a 12.
Okay, I'll take that.
And Acharion fails.
Cool.
With a 2.
Ha!
Oof.
Cool. So that all happens, and then you will use my extra attack to then, after that, just do a big ol' swing right at him.
At Acharion.
Yes.
Alright. Showing our hand.
Cat's out of the bag.
Oh dear.
Go for it.
Where'd it go? There.
20. 20 will hit.
5 slashing damage.
5, which he will
Which
take.
is going to...
5 slashing damage.
Awesome.
As you finish your violent display and you spin around and you make a large open attack at Acharion, and it connects and sort of brushes off as he parries a little bit of a way. You caught him a little bit off guard, but he was able to react in time to like sort of blunt most of the damage. He steps back, and you just see, you swear, even in your own rage, you swear you just see the eye just sort of gloss over. Like now he's just in a full-blown rage. He's blinded by rage, and he's just going to go menacingly and attack. And he's going to use he's going to use his reaction to use his fearsome ability.
He's just attacking menacingly.
I think I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh Jesus.
Come on.
Scary.
You just sliced a goblin in half. You're fine. Wisdom saving throw. I'm gonna, just in case, I'm gonna use the viewer inspo die that I got.
Okay. 15.
For 17 total.
17 total. So as you come in with the attack and he backs off and at the last second parries it, and you sort of clip through the cloth bit of the undergarment of his clothing and draw some blood. He bites down on his lip, and just you see blood come from his mouth as he just gets enveloped in this rage of his, but nothing else happens.
Stand my ground, I'm ready.
All right.
And I won't back down.
That'll bring us to the orc soldiers. This one's going to move this way and take an attack of opportunity. So they're just trying to gain ground. 15 will hit for piercing. But this orc will attack that guy, and that guy will attack that guy, and that guy will go on and so forth. 20 will hit for 10 piercing. As you, Malvhor, probably from your perspective, the guard closest to your left, you see this orc come through with two-handing a spear and just come up into the blind side and get right into the open part of the actual plate armor and just drive it through, and you see it come out the other side of his neck and just goes as he retrieves the spear, and the guard dies.
Wah wah.
That brings us to this one, who's going to get here and then use the rest of his movement to get up the ladder. And he's actually going to make an attack at Acharion, because it's the closest Gondorian. With a 10 will miss.
Oh, come on. You can't do better than that, orc.
That brings us to the hobgoblins. Lots of things going on, lots of things. Who are going to use their multi-attack for 12, which will miss, and a 13, which will miss, so that guard is fine. And then this guy is going to get here at the base of the ladder, and that's his turn. Actually, you know what? Yeah, he's going to bonus action, use his aggressive ability, and get up to here as he can move his speed back towards an enemy. So that side of the wall is currently blocked off. But that's his... Actually, no, this is bonus action, so now he's going to make his two attacks. First one's a 9, which will miss, but the axe is a 22, which will hit for only 3 slashing. Alright, that ends their go. That brings us to Locke, who's going to get up here and make attacks at that goblin. Where's Locke's? Did I not bring up his character sheet? So help me God!
How many character sheets do you have up?
Too many. He is going to attack with his sword. The 10 will miss. Sorry, Locke. He's gonna bonus action hide, but there's not a whole place for him to hide, so he's gonna see what
Just hide underneath a corpse.
With a 12, he's hoping that the cacophony of the fight and the fact that his attack missed will just go unnoticed.
Oh, Locke does also have viewer inspo, just for another thing for you to keep track of.
I'm gonna use it now, otherwise I'll forget. Hey! Look at that!
Does a 14 hit? Or does, no, it'd be 16
No,
stealth.
that's a stealth check. Alright. Malvhor.
I'm gonna have to leave Fig where she is right now.
I got this. It's fine.
I'm gonna come up right beside Captain Turgon, broadsword, on top of my shield, and I'm gonna ready an attack for, when that orc gets in melee range.
Nice.
Okay. That'll bring us to Acharion, who takes stock of the situation, knowing now that at least Fig is not on his side, and he's gonna cock his head. I say I was a fool to put faith in you lot. Very well. As he throws the halberd to his right hand and one-hands it, and reaches out for you, Fig, and he is going to attempt to grapple you.
He pulled out a second halberd.
I would have been like, I'm done playing, guys. This is night.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make an athletics or an acrobatics check, your choice.
I believe I have advantage on that for being in a fury.
You do. Well,
Okay.
no, it's not a save. It's athletics or acrobatics.
My bad. I meant to click yes.
And I think you only
It
have
has to be
advantage on the
athletics.
athletics because... Yes.
Big stretch.
So advantage on athletics.
Only athletics, but you do have a choice if you wanted to use acrobatics for some reason.
Nope, they're the same.
Okay.
Hey!
A natural 20,
Nice.
and it's lower.
Right?
As he lowers his shoulder and juts out and tries to grab... Actually, doesn't even try to grab, like, clothing or armor or your wrist. He goes straight for your throat. And you just sort of lift up your shield and hit the wrist up out of the way.
Can I bite his wrist?
Oh God.
A reaction that lets you do that.
No, I just want to, like, when he misses, I just want to go, ah!
You can try, but
Just for narrative flair. Just for narrative flair.
He bats it out of the way. Very well.
His voice is so cool.
With that, he's going to two-hand the halberd again and lift it up over his head and sort of swing it about and come down and use his berserk ability and make an attack as a bonus action.
Jesus Christ, I got another.
16.
On me?
Yes.
No. Wait. No.
What's your AC?
No, it's 18, but are you rolling with advantage because I did reckless?
Look, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, then no.
You sort of see the attack coming as it comes down, and you bring up the shield, and it collides with it, and the bladed edge of the halberd actually pushes you down a little bit, and you swear, looking at your shield, you see a glint of the silver from the blade itself coming through. And he hefts it off, and you splinters from the shield sort of go everywhere for a moment, and he just opens up his body again. He doesn't even seem to be in a defensive posture. He's not ready to parry anything. He's here to either receive it or deal it. But that ends his turn.
That was just berserk for him then? That wasn't a reckless?
That was a berserk bonus, but the ability is berserk. It allows him to use his bonus action to attack.
Oh, okay.
That's all it is. He did not
Okay.
reckless attack.
Okay, just making sure.
Okay. That brings us to Turgon, who's going to look over his shoulder and see a few Gondorian soldiers making their way down the alley that he surmises will probably be here in the next round. And he's going to take... After he originally taunted Acharion and Fig immediately cut Acharion off, he goes, all right. Looks to his left. You'll do. And he's going to move over in front of the orc.
Why'd you move up, Turgon? We could have had a line.
And he is going to make 2 attacks. First one is a 19, which will hit for a total of 6. The second one is a 9, which will miss.
She just wants to take part in the fight.
As he moves past you and rams the shield into the orc and knocks him off balance and makes one quick attack, which connects, and he sort of pulls back and lets the other one go and just gets into a better defensive position. Looks back at you, Malvhor. Gonna join the fight, recruit?
I'm older than you.
In years, yes. Combat experience, no. Make that blade useful. That will bring us to the guards. So much going on. And
so much combat.
Attack 17 will hit for 7. Oh god, I can't do that. Okay, that one's definitely... There we go. This one is going to backtrack a bit and come over here and make an attack at Turgon. At advantage because very surprised. 22 will hit for 6 piercing. As he comes running up and slashes down the back of Turgon. Most of the armor absorbs it, but it's enough to make him aware, and he holds the shield up and looks to his side and sees the very scared Gondorian soldier. And you just see him cock his head like, really? That ends the Gondorian soldier's turn, but at the end of his turn, Turgon's going to use his legendary action in turn and make an attack at that soldier. A 14 will hit with there it is, 6 slashing damage. But you do see him sort of hold off the attack and just reach out at a very unbalanced maneuver and just strikes the side of his pommel with the individual's head and knocks him unconscious. Fucking sit down, let the boys play. Cirion.
I'm gonna attack the orc in front of me and try to take him out.
Go for it. Hit.
Hopefully this does it. Two-handed still.
Yeah, that's enough to put him down.
Cool. I'm gonna proceed to move to the chains. Are there any goblins in front of me?
Not immediately in front of you. There's 2 at the chains of the gate itself that they're pulling, and you see they're struggling a bit, but the gate is beginning to crack open.
Can I run towards them? Are they close enough that I can hit them?
They're about 20, 30 feet. Yeah, you can get to them.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna run to them and attack one of them for my last. Actually,
go for it.
Yeah, we'll do that. Hey,
21 will hit. You just come across and you slash across the back and you bring up the blade on the other side and just sever off the left arm. He did.
And then there's one more goblin in front of me, yes?
Yes.
I'm gonna burn my action surge.
Okay. 27 will hit, sorry.
Okay.
Ordinarily I hear when things roll, but I didn't that time.
It's all good. 11.
11. Yeah, as the one just sort of like watches his companion drop dead with one less arm, he just stops with the chain and just looks up, and you just drive the blade straight down through the clavicle and just rip it out the side.
Are there any more hostiles?
Not close by.
Okay.
You hear them for sure all over the place.
Well, yeah. Okay, with that, the gate isn't open, right? You said it was just starting to crack.
It's like a crack about that big right now, so you would have to begin to close it.
Would I be able to do that, or would that be another action for my next turn?
That'd be an action to interact with it.
Okay. Then I'll say right where I am and call it.
Okay.
I'll follow my sword. No, I'm kidding.
That'll bring us to the top of the round. Malvhor and Fig, at this point, you see several other you see movement out into the tree line across the field. Presumably more orcs, as you see shapes and shadows begin to move and come out into the light for the most part. And you do see hobgoblins and other orcs moving closer, about a handful, not any large army force by any means. But as they move, you see the trees sort of shake and shudder, and various creatures of the night fly off from the trees and screech off into the distance. But you do see one lone individual standing back amongst the trees a little bit far off, that is just standing there swaying a little bit.
Oh no, is it? Is it the mouth of Cirion?
I don't like that at all.
That'll bring us to the goblin archers.
Moldu.
Swain?
14 will hit. That Gondorian dies. Oh wow, he's the only archer left. Hot diggity. He's gonna move over here. Can he? Does he have that ability?
I'm gonna say no, he doesn't.
So he's going to just hold there. Actually, no. He's gonna bonus action, use aggressive, and run down the stairs this way, but towards Turgon, and will provoke an attack of opportunity. So he's down off the wall. He's on the lower part. Attack of opportunity from Locke, who is not hidden, but natural 20 for 11, 12, 13, 14 damage, but that will kill that goblin.
We're doing lots of nat 20s today, friends.
Shut up, Lindsay.
Oh! Let's see what happened. That was a long round. Oh, he did his berserk, so he's okay. I'm gonna take that open invitation to attack some more then.
Okay, go ahead. Recklessly?
No.
Okay.
Not this time. Axe. Axe.
Where my axe?
14.
You have a, I'm pretty sure you still have a gift die you haven't used.
Oh, I do. Yes, I used viewer inspiration. I'll use the gift die for that attack. 1d8?
Yep. Oh my gosh.
15. 15 will hit, but he is going to use his fearsome ability. I need another wisdom saving throw.
But should have saved it for that, actually, now that I think about it. Boo!
It wouldn't have helped with a 3.
Dang it.
So as he just sort of stands there, welcoming the attack, you run forward and bring up your axe, and with the deftness you didn't expect from him, of a man of his size and his fighting style, he keeps the halberd in one hand and he sidesteps and reaches out and grabs your wrist and twists it and pulls you in.
Ooh.
If you're going to attack me like that, at least have the gall to mean it. And he shoves you backwards. The attack misses, and you are now feared.
Does my 21 hit though?
Oh, you attacked twice?
Yes.
I didn't see the 2 rolls, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I only ever saw the 14. The 21 will hit, yes.
Okay.
So one of those misses, but you do become frightened.
Yeah, that's fine. So, 10 slashing damage, though, reduced.
5.
Yeah. Okay. I'm still 5 feet from him, though? I'm not, like, pushed back?
No,
back?
just
okay.
No, you're still in your square.
Okie dokies.
So you are frightened until the end of your next turn.
This is my
okay,
square.
then I'm
It was
just
made for me.
going to... Okay, then I'll just grit my teeth and stand my ground.
Okay. And as you get sort of pushed back and you gain your footing, and at the corner of your eye, you still like sort of look out towards the field, and you see a handful of orc and goblin, and you see that figure just swaying ever so slightly as various creatures fly and take flight and swarm from the trees off into the night. And then you blink, and for a second, that figure is gone.
Oh.
And then you're searching around, and you see out in the open, you see this this rather tall, slender figure rush up alongside one of the hobgoblins out there, and you just see them reach back and just almost like slash or smack the side of them, or like up their upper body, and they just slash through them and get down real low, and they're just hovering over the ground, and in an instant you see that hobgoblin stop and the head slowly slide off and fall to the ground.
I have...
That's a vampire.
Oh no!
What in the fuck?
That is awesomely horrifying!
I'm sleeping with the lights on tonight.
as they slash through their neck, and you sort of see them bring up the head and just let the blood flow out and drain above them, and they toss it to the side.
Fuck, I want to be done with this, guys. I want to be done. I wanna go home.
God, look at the token!
Oh, that's such a good token.
That's a good token, but Jesus, fuck.
We're gonna take a break.
What?
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back as a new challenger approaches.
Ay, ay, ay.
That was the silhouette.
Wee woo! Wee woo, wee woo!
Wee woo, wee.
Hail, adventurer! Are you a dungeon master with a desire to transport your players to fantastical settings? Perhaps they are deep in the dungeon of a mad lich.
Fools, you have intervened for the last time. Let's see you survive my fireball.
Or perhaps the party has just come across bandits, and the Goliath monk releases a flurry of blows and a stunning strike to gain control of the conflict. Nice rolls on the attack. Or maybe the party is taking a breather after another difficult quest. If this sounds like something you want at your next ttrpg session, then head over to battlebards.com. By subscribing to BattleBards Prime, you get the ability to immerse your players in your campaign. You'll get complete streaming access to the libraries of both BattleBards and Platemail games. And whether your game is in person or virtual, you won't be limited, as you will have access to a caster and a mixer to be able to broadcast the tracks to all of your players. And of course, if you want to download and keep any tracks, then you get 20% off all in-store purchases. So what are you waiting for, adventurer? A quest posting at the local guild hall? Get over to battlebards.com and subscribe today, and use the coupon code ADVENTURE at checkout. Stay proficient, adventurers. Hail, adventurer. Are you a dungeon master with a desire to transport your players to fantastical settings? Perhaps they are deep in the dungeon of a mad lich.
Fools, you have intervened for the last time. Let's see you survive my fireball.
Or perhaps the party has just come across bandits, and the Goliath monk releases a flurry of blows and a stunning strike to gain control of the conflict. Nice rolls on the attack. Or maybe the party is taking a breather after another difficult quest. If this sounds like something you want at your next ttrpg session, then head over to battlebards.com. By subscribing to BattleBards Prime, you get the ability to immerse your players in your campaign. You'll get complete streaming access to the libraries of both BattleBards and Platemail games. And whether your game is in person or virtual, you won't be limited, as you will have access to a caster and a mixer to be able to broadcast the tracks to all of your players. And of course, if you want to download and keep any tracks, then you get 20% off all in-store purchases. So what are you waiting for, adventurer? A quest posting at the local guild hall? Get over to battlebards.com and subscribe today, and use the coupon code ADVENTURE at checkout. Stay proficient, adventurers.
Welcome back. We don't have much time. We're getting right back into it. We're starting off with an initiative of 20. Vampire.
The vampire, which is a very cool looking model.
Oh.
Yeah, just in case anyone forgot during break.
Oh my gosh.
Cirion, a girl.
It's almost as intimidating as Fig.
Cirion's got very weird taste in women. I'm just gonna say that. He's got a death wish. All right.
I mean, there are worse ways to go.
He was in Minnesethal, so.
So as she throws the hobgoblin's head to the side and her face begins to be drenched in blood, you see in her one hand is a reverse gripped like old dagger of sorts. From where you are, it's hard to tell what it is, but she takes a few steps towards the wall very calmly, and then after a few steps she begins to pick up speed and go into a sprint, and she moves.
Where's she gonna go?
Feet of her movement there.
I don't appreciate that. I don't like how she's not running to a ladder.
I don't appreciate that.
Malvhor, run.
And then as she gets it, like, there's a bit of a depression, almost like a trench right in front of the wall. And as she gets right over to the lip of it, she crouches down and just jumps as she uses her action to dash. And you see as she jumps about probably 10 feet into the air, you see wings spring out from her back.
Getting wings now? I'm done. I'm goddamn.
She's gonna land on Malvhor and rip out his throat.
And then she uses 20 of her flight movement and lands and perches herself right on the wall as her wings fold back in. Malvhor, now that you're close enough, she's just sort of perched there. Blood is strewn across the face, and her eyes are almost like a glowing red with almost like a cat eye sort of iris. The dagger she holds looks like bone, but it's decorated in very crude leather in feathers.
It was nice knowing y'all.
Oh no.
Which of you is in charge?
I'm going to point at Acharion.
Yeah, he's like, this guy.
She looks at you and sort of leans over towards you, and with her one free hand, as you see, her hands are, in her current form, very monstrous looking. The nails almost look like claws, and they're just ever so slightly a little bit larger than what you would expect of someone of her size. And she like leans over towards you and reaches out with her free hand and just takes the single index finger and goes like right underneath your throat, right underneath your at the where the neck meets the jaw, and just strokes forward to the chin. You die last.
Well, much appreciated.
And then
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
finding the character sheet.
The fact this fucking bitch can fly.
She's going to use her bonus action to use her fell speed and disengage from you. And then use the rest of her flight speed.
She doesn't have to disengage. I'm just not going to attack her.
To be fair, the ability allows her to disengage and engage. Oh, no, I read that wrong. Yeah, no, she's just gonna move away from you.
Yeah, I'm not taking
With
an attack of opportunity. I'm not provoking that.
With the remainder of her flight, and lands up alongside behind you, Fig. You're from the wood. As she immediately shifts her gaze off of you, Fig, and looks at Acharion. You see the tongue come out. I'm told you're the one to talk to, the one in charge when I have a complaint. As she brandishes her fangs. And she lunges forward and makes 2 attacks. A bite and a claw. The bite is a 20, which will hit. And the claw is a 16, which will hit. And Acharion has to succeed on a wisdom save.
Oh no. This is one of those fights where we thought the boss was someone and it's actually someone else.
Now we all converge on the vampire. Convince Cirion and Turgon to team up, put this vampire down.
Oh god.
So he's going to 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Total of 16 damage, which he will have to 8. And he does fail his saving throw.
Oh goody.
As you see her lean forward and with her free hand grab the halberd and actually just almost twist it completely out of his arm and leans in as she pulls him close and drives the fangs into his neck, and at the same time brings up the dagger and comes in around behind him and stabs him through the back. That'll end her turn.
I hope you do. I hope you make the right call on your next turn, Fig. Also, did we skip your turn, Fig?
I'm at a 21.
Did I skip you?
You said 20 with vampire.
Yeah, because that's where we left off.
Okay, no,
Did I
you
skip
made your
you?
attacks. You took your turn this round already. I was
Okay,
confused.
I didn't remember. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I stopped when the vampire
Yeah.
entered initiative, which was at 20.
Gotcha. Right.
Okay. That will bring us to the orc soldier who now sees company, who stops and looks at the Gondorian and then over to the vampire. Fang filth, what are you doing here? And he's Yeah, he's gonna attack the vampire, actually.
Oh, let's go! Everybody pile on the vampire!
14 will miss.
Oh, fuck.
As he lashes out with his sword, and as she's still clung to Acharion, the orc comes up and goes to make the attack, and she just pushes off from Acharion, and the attack just goes in between the two of them. That'll end his go. And at the end of his turn, the vampire is going to use her legendary action and attack the orc.
She has a legendary action too?
Why not?
I feel like we're fighting above our...
Bitch can fly, has bonus actions, has a legendary... Like, why the fuck not?
The 22 will hit for slashing as she uses her dagger specifically. So the orc
she has daggers,
remains
great.
standing. She has one dagger.
and I would argue she has 11 daggers.
That'll bring us the hobgoblins. Oh, I just removed them from... Shit.
I was gonna say the hobbits for a second. I was like, what?
No, the hobgoblins.
Suddenly, hobbits appear! Wielding frying pans!
Oh my god.
I'm getting the hang of this. Ding!
Hobgoblin fucking flails at this Gondor soldier and just misses both attacks. Brings us to Locke, who's gonna run up behind the hobgoblin and use flanking for advantage. The 21 to hit. Oh, I forgot he's got two different things for sneak attack, so let me just roll that again for the damage. 22 slashing damage.
So, that'll work.
That hobgoblin is still standing. Malvhor.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the vampire, to Fig for now. I'll be like, Fig! You're pretty scary. Keep up the good work. And, I'm gonna give Fig another, gift die as my bonus action. And then I'm actually gonna walk around to the other side of this orc and make an attack with my broadsword. I'm gonna add my D4 to that.
Okay.
14.
14 will hit.
Woo! Damage! 7!
Yep.
Not bad!
That's decent. He's almost down after the attack from Turgon. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn, sorry.
All right. That brings us to Acharion.
Come on, Acharion, do the right thing. Hit that vampire.
Who is now... He was blocked before. Now he's very blocked off from Turgon.
I mean, he just got partially raffle stomped by the vampires, so...
Yeah. You have no idea. In fact, where's my pen? Because there's a note I need to make in the event of things.
Oh, God.
a vampire Acharion.
No? No? Can we not?
Acharion's actually Strahd.
You've been playing Curse of Strahd this entire time. Welcome to Barovia.
Gotcha!
Oh, yeah.
Fooled you all!
You all wake up in a death house. What?
Oh, God.
Dude, talk about a fucking mind fuck.
That would be the biggest trip. I might just quit.
I would probably stroke out right here.
Alright. He's standing his ground for now. He's not one to tuck tail too easily.
Attaboy.
He's gonna use He's gonna do a reckless attack at the vampire for advantage to get a straight roll, because otherwise he has disadvantage because he's not attacking Fig. Correct?
That's
Okay.
Yay me!
His straight roll attack is a natural 20
What?
Well,
on the
bye, Fig.
vampire for a reckless attack, which is a total of holy shit.
Please be good,
22
holy shit.
slashing damage. Just checking things. Yep, that's right. Okay. And then he's going to use his bonus action to attack Fig
He's spreading the love.
for a 24.
Yeah, that's that
9
hits.
slashing.
Reduced.
Reduce that to 4.
Thank you for letting me keep my fury.
I was not tracking it.
No, wait. No, I still attacked. Yeah, no, it's fine
Yeah,
anyways.
you're fine. That'll bring us to Turgon, who is a little stunned at the course of events. What the fuck? Man! We need to drive that thing back! Get it out of my city! He, with his shield up, glances over, like, past the orc to you, Malvhor. You got this?
Aye, I do.
Alright. And he's gonna turn and move towards the vampire, but do provoke an attack of opportunity. Then 8 will miss.
Jesus Christ, this is fucking madness.
Oh boy.
Turgon's gonna make 2 attacks. The first one, he is going to attempt to do a disarming strike. If he hits, they have to make a dex save. A 12 will miss. And his second attack, he is just going to make normal, a 7. Both attacks miss.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my Captain of Gondor on Captain Turgon. And the disarming attack I'm gonna change to an automatic hit.
Okay. That'll hit. Let's make sure I'm reading this correctly. Alright. So she needs to succeed a dexterity save or lose the dagger. A 17 will succeed.
It was worth a shot.
Alright. That is Turgon's turn. That will bring us to Gondorian's soldiers, who at this round, as Turgon saw, his call for aid has finally come through as 3 others enter the field of battle. They are going to move here, and from their angle, and not being fully versed on the current situation, they see orcs. 2 of them with bows are just going to make attacks with the bows. $18 will hit. This orc drops. And then a 16 will hit, but only does 3 piercing, so that hobgoblin stays up. This one is going to move up here. Nope. He can only get that far with his movement, so there's no attacks from him this round. That one has a hobgoblin in front of him and can make a sword attack. No, he's got advantage from lock. 18 will hit. This hobgoblin does not want to die. He's still up, but looking pretty bad. Cirion!
Oh my god.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Because it is a good bit away, but the only thing that might give you an indication of what might be going on here is something jumped up into the air with wings.
I'm gonna use the gift die that Matt gave me.
Okay.
That's D4, Matt, or D6?
D8.
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 Sorry.
Oh!
21.
Hit me.
We'll say as you're closing the last remnants of the gate and you hear the as the gate comes to a close, you step back and at the corner of your eye you see just the fighting going on and you're just taking stock of the situation and you just happen to look further up the wall and you just see this figure with this like a wide silhouette of sorts just leap up and land on the wall, and whatever was making that wide silhouette just folds back in and disappears.
The fuck was that?
Yeah,
So I just-
valid reaction.
So I just saw a silhouette, nothing.
Yeah, you're a few hundred feet away, and the sun might be rising, but it's still a little dark from that distance to get a beat on exactly what that was.
Okay. How's the situation at this main gate looking?
Seems to be calming down.
Okay, I'm gonna grab like one of the soldiers near me, like I don't know, a lieutenant or something. Go, you soldier, what's your name?
I'd rather not say. The last person who tried to answer that question got an arrow to the neck.
Okay, arrow to the neck. Make sure that this gate does not open for any situation. Got it?
Aye, sir.
I'm gonna give him like a camaraderie, like hit on the shoulder, and I'm gonna be heading towards where I saw the silhouette.
Well, I hope that name's not a bad omen. As you start heading off, you hear the sounds, very fast-paced sounds of something moving across like cobblestone, and you turn around, you see a lightly armored, almost like a scout sort of individual, mostly leathers, but they're in sort of like the Gondorian soldier garb that comes up on horseback as the horse just rears up. We need further help up the north side of the wall.
Soldier, what's happening?
Afraid. I don't fucking know, sir.
Alright, keep riding, and I'm gonna make my way off.
Oh, okay. You head off. I'll assume you use your action dash, 60 feet of movement, just moving. Okay.
Yep, just hauling ass.
Goblin Archer is dead. Fig.
Make the right call. Do the right thing.
Alright, I'm gonna see some people start wailing on her already, but I'm gonna... is it the end of my turn with my fear?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll watch everyone kind of unfold on her and everything, and I'm gonna keep standing my ground, still feeling the effects of that, and I'm just gonna, with me gripping my axe, just go, "Who are you?" Through gritted teeth.
One of many.
What are you then?
Ancient as time itself. We were there at the War of Wrath. We were there when the culmination of the Orc. And we have been betrayed.
Turgon and Acharion and... Is it just those two attacking her?
As of right now, yes. Well, the
The
orc
orc did
also
too.
attacked her. Everyone has attacked her. Except you guys.
How's the orc looking?
Orcish.
Not bad. He's damaged.
Is she eyeing someone in particular about who to potentially attack next or anything? During that conversation? Yeah, I have vibes on her.
Bloodthirsty.
Well, I clicked it. There it is.
In your rage, it's really hard to get a beat on people. You've never really interacted with a creature like her before.
That's fair. That's fair. So in my rage, it's question mark right now. So I'm just going to leave that conversation as is, and I'm gonna go for the orc.
Okay.
14.
14 will hit.
4.
6.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Yep. 24 will hit.
And 8.
8. As you are having that quick back and forth with her, as the conversation comes to an abrupt end, you pick up your axe and you lunge forward for an attack, and her eyes quickly, like in a flash, you see the irises dilate, and it's like she's expecting to be attacked, and at the last second you veer off and you attack the orc as she steps to the side, and she looks at you and cocks her head. Friends among thieves, I see.
No. Not yet, at least. I don't know you, you don't know me.
You smell familiar.
That I want to know more of. And I'm gonna shield bash the orc with my bonus action.
Okay.
That's offhand. Damn it.
8 will miss.
Okay. That's my turn.
The orc, though, is on his last legs.
Fear was only disadvantage against him, right? Acharion?
No, frightened is you can't move closer, and I just had it. Hang 1 second. Yeah. No, it's disadvantage on everything.
So I should have done disadvantage on all of those attacks.
So if you want, we'll take the 14 and 24 and say the 24 was your advantage, so just roll 2 more times.
Okay, with my axe?
Yeah.
And then...
My axe.
Okay.
Roll 2 more times with your axe.
You do have another gift die, don't forget.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay, the 17 will still hit.
Okay, should I do something different for the shield bash then?
You can't roll. You can roll worse than an 8.
Oh, that's fair. Right.
Don't even bother.
Alright, I'll save my gift die for next time.
Yeah. Alright, so go ahead and roll the damage for that 17.
Oh! 11.
You did better, and that actually killed him.
Oh! I guess I didn't need to shield bash him then.
Okay, you still have your bonus action then.
Oh! No, I'm gonna leave it then with what I just said. That I do want to know more of.
Okay.
With her sniffing me.
That will bring us to her. As she looks at the 2 Gondorians and glances sideways at you, Fig, as she sort of braces herself and holds up her dagger and outstretches one hand, as almost like she's going to grab something, but she's brandishing her claws, and looks at both of them. One of you is withholding something in the city that is rightfully ours. We've gone through a lot of trouble. You will return it. Or at the very least, allow a certain individual to return it to us. And she is going to make an attack at both of them, and she's going to bite at Turgon and claw at Acharion. 14 and 12 will miss on both.
Oh.
Yeesh.
She's losing it.
Okay, that'll end her turn. That orc is dead. Locke is gonna hopefully finish this hobgoblin. That's not Locke's Character sheet.
Turn order is slowly dwindling down.
Slowly.
26. That hobgoblin is finally dead.
Die!
He's gonna move past to there. And he's gonna hold there. He's not gonna bonus action do anything because he doesn't really know what the situation is right now. Malvhor.
Malvhor will bravely run into the fray.
Oh no.
And is going to take an attack on the scary lady, and I'm not talking about Fig.
Ha!
Okay.
Ah.
Go for it.
Nice.
20 will hit.
Nice.
6 slashing. I just run up and I just nick her. And I'm just gonna yell out. I'm gonna just say, flee if you value your life.
Oh no!
Cool, Matt. Piss off the.
Oh no!
You come through and like through the chaos, the last second she brings up the dagger and it parries off and slides down across her arm. It's enough to take a little bit off of her arm, but you see her reel back and look right at you. I take back what I said.
Oh
Bye,
no!
bye, Matt.
She's gonna Oko me.
Anything else?
That's the end of my turn. You know what? If I'm gonna die, I might as well. I'm gonna pass a. Might as well get rid of my gift die before I die. I'm gonna pass one to Captain Turgon.
Okay. D8.
D8.
Got it. Okay.
Nice, Matt.
At the end of your turn, she's going to use her legendary action and retaliate with an attack against you.
Damn. Alright, well, that gives me motive to fight her back then.
I mean, to be fair, Malvhor provoked her.
I did.
Yep. With an 18.
18 hits. I'm here to fight. I'm not here to let people die.
7
I was
slashing
just
damage
curious.
7 slashing damage as she brings out the dagger and quickly just cuts across the air.
Okay, I got it.
To Acharion, as he grasps his neck where she bit down, as he stumbles a bit. Ugh. Foul beast! What brings you here? We have nothing that you talk about. The only thing that awaits you in this city, as he brings up the halberd, is a quick and decisive death. He goes and makes his attack.
Oh, that's badass.
And he will use his berserk feature to bonus action attack as well. 21 and a 25, both of which will hit.
Oh, wow.
For a total of 25 slashing damage. Half to 12.
Nothing like a vampire to unite enemies into allies.
That will end his go. That brings us to Turgon. He's going to try a disarming strike one more time on the first attack. Then 8 will miss. And he will follow up with a regular attack. With a 7 will miss.
What was the first one?
8.
8? Oh, I don't think the D8 will save him.
So he does have a D8. We'll try a D8 on that first one. Maybe he'll get lucky. I almost rolled 1 8.
No.
A 10. A 10 will miss. That will end his turn. That'll bring up the Gondorian soldier who will proudly march towards his death.
God.
Seeing the cacophony, these guys are gonna just sort of make sure the wall is clear because there's just too much cluster going on over there. But the other one on the other side will make an attack at advantage for flanking. Where is... there. 19 will hit.
What a brave soul.
It was nice knowing him. Cirion continuing to dash.
Saluting off that soldier real quick, and yes.
Fig.
I see Malvhor get hit, and in my fury, I immediately retaliate and attack the vampire.
Okay. Have at it.
24!
24 will hit.
7.
Okay.
And, again. Net 20!
Woo, woo.
You have disadvantage, or did you pass your wisdom save?
Nope.
That was at the end of my
it just
turn.
ends at the end.
Oh,
so
okay.
she's good. Go ahead and roll damage for the natural 20.
14? Can I math?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. You're correct. Half to 7.
Dang it! You... and then, I'm going to bonus action shield bash.
Okay.
Because I can. 19.
This
19
vampire
will hit.
is getting lit up.
5.
If any of this damage means anything.
Okay. Send your turn.
That's me.
All right. At the vampire's turn. Where is... there it is. Too many character sheets. She's going to lash out and bite at that Gondorian soldier.
Woo, not
With an
me!
8.
All right.
18 will hit. Only for 4 piercing. But he needs to succeed a save. Which he doesn't. As you see her latch down on his neck and bite in, and you just see him sort of grow weak a little bit, and his arms just fall to his side, and his skin begins to get a little paler, and she releases him, and you see her almost come away a little revitalized.
Oh. What?
We just have to outdamage her healing.
Oh my god.
And then she is going to... she's going to claw at Acharion. A 24 will hit for 10 slashing.
Not me.
And then she's going to use her fell speed as all of you that are surrounding her right now just see her, like, her back almost up against the edge of the rampart, and she just in a calm manner just steps and just leaps backwards, and you see the wings come back out as they flap forward, and you feel a decent gust of wind from them as she uses her speed to disengage and land on the other side.
Here.
Not provoking an attack of opportunity.
That will end her go. Lock. Oh boy. This is congested.
Speaking of a botched
What?
situation,
Oh!
He's gonna sheath his sword and just pull out his bow and try and make 18 will hit. As an arrow flies in between all of you, and the last second she brings up the dagger and parries it off, but it splinters a bit and catches the arm. He'll hold his position. Malvhor.
oh no! Malvhor's gonna try to do what he does best. He's gonna get in the middle of everybody here, and he's going to look at Turgon and Acharion, and he's gonna say, no matter the differences we have, that fell creature will slaughter us all. We must unite and drive it back for the sake of Gondor.
Give me a persuasion check.
24.
24. You see the two of them. Well, what do you say, Lieutenant? We're gonna bury a hatchet. Let's bury it in her.
Nice.
Momentary truce, then. Very well. We'll deal with her first.
Okay, that was 5 feet of my movement. I'm gonna go ahead and use the other 25 feet of my movement and just close the gap with her. Putting myself nice and out there to be just bitten and just torn asunder.
Alright.
Oh no! Please don't fight me, vampire!
That'll bring us to Acharion, who will
How obvious does a trap have to be before you start getting suspicious?
move forward to make attacks at her. Natural 1. And then he'll use his bonus action. 13 will miss. Turgon. What's he got? Yeah, not a whole lot. He doesn't have many options. He's gonna essentially use his movement to get alongside Malvhor. The guard is going to begin kicking off these ladders. Cirion dashing away.
Through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, Captain.
You'll get there at the top of next round.
Sweet.
Fig.
I'm a booking it to continue staying in the fray. I want. Do I want? How is she looking? Is she looking bloodied at all? Other than it's not her blood.
She's covered in blood.
Haha.
She's a little winded.
Are her wings still out?
No, they folded back in.
Okay. Then I don't know if that's a good idea.
You're raging. Fuck good ideas.
I was thinking,
That's fair. Yeah.
well, we
no,
left
that's
good ideas
fair.
a long time ago.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna
What
use.
about this situation screams good idea?
It doesn't. That's very true. Okay, so I'm gonna use my 40 feet of movement
Hell yeah.
to get over here. Can't quite cut her off. And I'm going to. Do I see her wing, or are they hidden?
No, they're like
They're hidden. Okay.
in
Okay.
the cloak. They're not
Then
constantly there. They're things that she can just
let's. Okay.
walk forth.
I'm going to then. Recklessly attack.
Okay.
Just 2 large swings with my axe. And I'm gonna use a gift die on that one.
Okay.
Hidden 5, not bad.
17?
17 will hit.
Hey! So 12 slashing for that one,
Okay.
and 10 slashing for that one. And then
22.
22, yes.
Okay.
And then after 2 swings with my axe, I'm gonna move my arm this way to give her a shield bash
Okay.
on her back.
And
La la la. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is! 24!
okay.
And
The-
4 bludgeoning.
You smack her with the shield, and she stumbles forth and goes. why you smell so familiar. She reaches out and grasps your cloak and just pulls you in. You were with that elven runt all those years ago.
What? That was you?
Oh. It was many of us, dear. But you're not why I'm here. I'm here for my tribute, as she pushes you back. You've been hoarding this blood for months. You've starved us. Tribute was meant to be paid, and it has been diverged. Who took it? She lunges out at Acharion. Actually, no, at the end. Is that the end of your turn? Sorry.
I used. Nope, keep going. I'm done.
I got in the moment. She has legendary actions.
At the end of your turn, she's going to use her legendary action to attack at you, Fig.
Ah, yes. I knew Reckless was probably a bad idea.
They bite for 17.
Even better. No!
As she brings you in, and she goes to bite, and you just bring up the head of your axe, and you put it in her abdomen and push off.
I'll snarl back at her. Ah! That was more of a grunt, but you know what I mean.
That'll bring us to her turn, who is going to make a bite and a claw at Acharion. 18 and a 17 will both hit.
Rip to Acharion.
For a total of
really.
17. And does he make his wisdom save? Where's the skill sheet? Oh god. He doesn't. Twice he's failed.
I don't like how you're keeping track of that.
As she claws across his face on the blind side, his literal blind side with his eye patch, and he staggers a bit and opens up the neck, and she lunges in and bites down, and you just see him begin to grow weaker. But she does realize herself a bit.
I'm gonna kill this bitch!
As he stands up and stretches his neck. I've been told my blood tastes of piss and vinegar.
That was badass as fuck.
Oh man, this guy.
If you want more, you're gonna have to fight for it. That'll... Actually, she is going to use her fell speed one more time and jut out her wings and actually move 20 feet off and continue to keep her wings out and stay stationary.
Damn, I just want to like grab the wing and be like, no.
Come here,
That'll
bitch.
end her turn. Locke is going to attempt to bring her down with his short bow. 14 will miss. As said, it's actually right on target, but she brings up the one wing and it covers her right side, and it's enough to deflect it off. Malvhor.
She's flying. I can't do much about that. I do have a bow and arrow, but it would take me an action to remove my shield. So I'm just gonna put myself in the middle of this group here, and I'm going to hold a melee attack with my broadsword if anyone makes an attack within 5 feet of me.
Okay. That'll bring us to Acharion. Leaving so soon. As he hefts the halberd and see it spin in the air, and he grabs it back down in sort of a javelin style. Well, Time to clip those wings. Throws the halberd 20 feet.
It's gonna do. Ah!
The 25 will hit.
Oh, that's
Nice.
so
Damn.
fucking cool.
Nice!
For a total of 13 slashing halved. As she goes to bring up the wing again, and at the last second, it just clips a part of the wing, and she struggles to maintain. I'm gonna give her a chance to dex save. See if she can maintain herself. A natural 20.
Jesus Christ.
Total of
Grr.
26.
Guess she makes it.
I guess.
I guess. Got lucky.
At that point, Fig, from your perspective, Fig and Malvhor, the edge of the wall comes up maybe about 3 feet from the actual flooring of it. You see Acharion lift his left leg and just plant it straight on, and then stand straight up above onto that lip, with no weapon in hand. Very well. You want to go further away? Well, I insist you stay! As he leaps off and tries to use his bonus action to grapple her and bring her back down, but he will have to make an acrobatics check.
That's my other idea. This guy's taking my ideas.
The 21. Oh my god. As he gets the distance out and the wings are just being chaotic at this point to try and keep her in the air, and you see him just leap from the wall, and just enough height, his hand just touches the bottom of her foot enough for him to get his grip around the ankle and pull her down as the two of them fall back to the ground 20-30 feet off the from midair.
Oh, really? How much damage is that?
Well, they're making dex saves. Give me a second. Acharion fails his.
Oops.
He'll take 8 bludgeoning, but half because, raging. And she succeeds. And will also take half. That will end their turn. Or his turn. Turgon. You got nothing to do.
Yeah.
Acharion! Don't get yourself killed. You and I have to have a talk. Don't worry, old friend. I fear tonight won't be the time for talking. And I'll end his go. Gondorian soldiers continue to do their thing. Cirion, you've arrived! Yay!
Yay, finally. What the fuck is happening?
I will put you on here once I find your... Oh god, what have I done?
I'm way off to the left over here.
I know, but my map was freaking out. I was trying to move. Whoop. Oh god, why? No, not right there. Right, no, what the fuck is happening? Oh my god.
I'm teleporting, guys.
Oh, you're on top of me.
There we go, that was fucking weird. You're there.
I'm on over here. I'm on this
There.
side.
Okay, so I'm gonna guess I see my friends and people.
Yeah, they're on the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna take my action to dash, get the fuck over here, and eventually make my way up.
Alright. Fig?
Just jump down there.
I want to parkour and leap, and tuck and roll.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Oh no.
You keep doing
Fine.
things that don't...
I know. Oh,
19?
sorry. No, that was sorry.
6.
No, that's
6.
yeah.
Six. It's a 6.
Uh-huh.
You do not land gracefully. In fact, you land prone.
To be.
And
Oh,
10 bludgeoning damage, reduced to 5.
I'm prone.
Yes.
Okay. Did that jump take any of my, or did the going down take any of my? Where am I now? Did it take any of my movement? Doing that?
Where am I
It
going?
took half of it.
Oh, for going prone.
Yeah.
So if I
You
get,
had to use 5 to get to the wall and then jump over, and then falling. I'll say it just took 15 feet, so now you're prone.
so if I stand up, that's all my movement.
Yeah.
Poop.
The dice gonna do their thing.
All right. Well, that's fine. She's going to. After her hard landing, she'll grit her teeth, stand up, and then as she just kind of gets herself back up, she's gonna whip out a hand axe and just chuck it at her
Oh.
Okay.
with a very loud, just like, oh. I'll do it recklessly. Wait, can I do that?
You can't make ranged attacks recklessly.
That's what I thought. Okay, thank you for checking me. Go! 20.
20 will hit.
5!
Reduced to. Oh wait, no, you're. Oh, melee. Never.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Oh, but that keeps my fury, right? Because I'm still attacking.
Yeah, it's still
it's
an
fine.
attack for your fury.
I was
Okay.
just going off the damage bonus, but it's only for melee.
Oh, yep, that's why I put it there.
Anything else?
I wish I could do more, but I can't. So yeah, I'm just gonna like grunt and roar after her.
Okay. That'll bring us to her go. Yeah. Rinse and repeat. Bite and claw.
Oh.
16 for the bite, which will hit. Reduce that to 3. Cirion's gonna make another save. The claw is a 21 for 10. Where is his sheet? Wisdom. Fail. How much is that? A decent bit.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Yeah, she's going to use fell speed one more time.
Stop running!
Is she grappled?
No. Because of the way they fell, he ended up losing the grapple because of his failed save. So he, like, fell prone. No, she's actually just gonna stay there. She won't do anything. That'll end her turn. Lock. That bow. Oh, I still have advantage on. 20. 20 will hit.
What that bow do?
Okay. Locke's gonna move down this way and try to bonus action hide just to hopefully get some sneak attack. Actually, no, that sneak attack did work because friendly
Cirion.
nearby. Yep.
Hey,
So, what was his sneak attack? Oh, okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So an extra 9. Okay. And then his stealth check just for funsies. 20. Malvhor.
Might not be the brightest idea. But Malvor's going to try and leap from the wall as far out as he can.
Acrobatics check.
oh boy.
21.
Nice.
21. You use a bit of the wall to try and, you know, soften the fall a bit, but you do make it down in one piece.
Do I land like right by Fig?
If you were trying to gain distance, I'll say you land there.
Okay. I'm going to come. How much movement does it take for me to get across that pit?
That's rough terrain, so 5, 10, 15, 20 to at least get to the other ridge.
Okay, so I'll get there, and I think that's all my movement.
Okay.
And I'm just going to make an attack at the vampire, and I'm going to say, referring to Acharion, I'm just gonna say he is not yours to take.
Oh, lost Kevin.
Cirion's
no.
dead.
He finally made it, and then
Natural 20.
nice.
20. Go ahead and roll damage.
14 points of slashing. That's the most damage Malvhor's ever gonna do.
That's a nasty hit.
As I come running up and I just almost recklessly slash at her with my broadsword before pulling my shield to bear.
All right. Anything else?
That's the end of my turn.
At the end of your turn, she's going to use a legendary action to lash out with her claw.
Boy, oh no.
Eye for an eye.
Oh no!
Natural 20.
Oh,
15
no.
slashing.
15. Oof,
Yeah.
that hurts.
That brings us to Acharion. With no weapon, is just going to punch her.
Just like that scene from Mission Impossible. Dude, he like cocks his wrists.
Suddenly he's like Armstrong in Full Metal, but just way more badass and everything. Not like
yes.
Armstrong isn't badass.
Yes.
Say, isn't it in Mission Impossible? Isn't that Henry Cavill?
It is Henry Cavill who cocks his wrists and then boom.
Right. So when this campaign inevitably becomes some series somewhere, we will cast Henry Cavill for Lieutenant Acharion. Just throw an eye patch on him. But he's going to do the old 1-2 with a 10 and an 11. Both will miss.
Oh no.
As the vampire is just too quick and nimble for a punch to land. And Acharion, though an impressive specimen, is just too slow at this point with the amount of blood loss and the rage that he's feeling. But that'll end his turn.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
There's
You good,
nothing-
Matt?
Yeah, I was
There's
just
nothing
practicing
Turgon
my
can
spit
do.
takes.
Cirion.
Okay.
You watch your
so-
friends jump off the wall.
He's on the ground still. I don't know if he saw that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make my way up here. How much movement does that take? If I was right at the edge.
Let me measure.
Just make sure the stairs aren't
10.
any adjusted moving.
No, they're just stairs.
Okay.
Just 10.
Okay. Then I'm gonna chat up this soldier and
The one
he
who's
knows
unconscious.
I thought that was a frightened marker. My thing's so
No, he-
zoomed out.
He sleeps.
Okay. I just imagine like Cirion talking over him. It's like, don't you fucking ignore me. And okay, I'll run up to this soldier at 15 feet of movement and
Okay.
just ask him like, actually, if Locke's right there, I'll use my 30 feet to go. Yeah. Just yell out, Locke, quick, what's happening?
Orcs attacked a number. Orcs got attacked themselves. We're fighting off something that drinks blood. I don't know.
I'm just gonna look like very confused for a second and look over the wall and go,
You
Okay.
see Malvhor in single combat. No, not single combat.
I'm gonna pull out my bow kind of like questioningly and aim for the blood-sucking looking lady thing Malvhor is fighting.
Okay.
And just shoot an arrow.
Go for it. Roll an attack. 16. Just barely hits.
Woo!
Okay, we finally know that one.
7.
And I'll attack
Okay.
one more time. There we
22.
go. And
All right.
and that's all my movement. That's everything. That's my turn.
Okay. Fig.
I'm going to sprint toward them, stowing my shield and axe in the meantime. I'm going to get to here, and then I'm going to jump at her and grapple her. Like, just put her to the ground and basically, like, hold her on top. That none of that sounded right, but whatever.
Okay. Make a athletics check.
And that is advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Nah! Why?
13. Where's her sheet? She's going to attempt.
Be a nat
to
1.
avoid.
Swear to God.
It's a 13, so status quo.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Can I? So that didn't work. I'll just hold my shield back out really quick to defend before I am able to do another move.
Okay.
Wait, can I still bonus action attack if I do that or no?
Do what?
After trying a grapple as an action, can I still bonus action attack?
Well, you stowed your shield.
Well, I just said I wanted to bring it back out to defend, or is that not a thing?
You can't.
I figured realistically she put them away to try to grapple, but
Sure.
it's fine. It's fine.
Because like stowing and bringing back out, that's basically an action at that rate
Okay, then she's
for the same item.
all right. Then she's
Swapping items.
all right. Then she's unarmed right now.
Okay. All right, that brings us to her turn. Yeah, that natural 20 is gonna go with a bite against Malvhor. Still pissed about that. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh,
I need a wisdom saving throw.
I was
Oh,
hoping if I
boy.
grappled her, she wouldn't attack you. Or anyone else for that matter.
Let's see this wisdom set. 19.
Nice.
19.
You smart.
So she bears you feel the fangs puncture through your skin, and you actually feel the sensation of the blood reversing course and coming out and into her. And it is very unnerving, but you are able to grab hold of her and shove her off for a bit and keep your wits about you. You take 5 piercing damage from that.
Okay.
And then after you shove her off, she slides to a halt and spins around, and with her open hand just claws across Acharion's abdomen for a 21 for a total of 10 slashing.
Oh man.
As you see, the two of you just see the claws streak across the tabard, and for a moment you just see it tear open, and then you see the blood begin to pool as he falls to his knees. But he still remains a kicking.
Oh, what?
She looks around and sees the two of you on either side of her, and looks up at the wall, seeing several Gondorian soldiers, 2 new individuals shooting at her. And as she looks up towards the wall, she notices something over her shoulder hitting the wall as the first glimmer of sunlight begins to rise.
Oh.
It appears you've bought yourself some time. This is the wings. You live this night. But no, we will not rest until we retrieve what is rightfully ours. She flaps back and begins to lift off from the ground. I bid you adieu. And tell your masters that to pay their dues and not to hoard the tribute that is rightfully ours. If not, I'll be back. She flies off to use her fell speed. And then at the end of her turn, or that ends her turn, she's still in sight.
Can I pop 2 shots off at her?
Well, it's Locke's turn.
Thought it was like the end, and it's like, hey, make choices.
22 will hit. But she's also like now like 30 feet in the air as well. She's not on the ground level anymore. Okay, that ends Locke's turn. Malvhor. Or at the end of Locke's turn, she's going to use her legendary action and move another 40 feet.
Oh,
She's fast.
I guess that's that.
Oh, I got 80 feet. I'm popping shots.
I'm just going to. I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay.
Passing my turn. There's no targets.
Acharion does nothing. Cirion. Cirion.
I'm gonna pop 2 shots off at her.
Go for it. What?
You're on me.
I know, I just skipped through everybody who wasn't taking a turn. I know Cirion's going to attack, so I just went straight to the top of the round.
21 and
21
20.
and 20 will both hit.
Fucking bitch thinks she can just leave.
Yes, she does. As the 2 arrows just barely reach her and only just sort of like strafe her, they don't seem to do much.
Eh.
Fig?
Is my hand axe near me?
Yeah.
She's no, she's too far. Never mind. I mean, I'll pick it up, I'll take it back, but I'll just breathe heavily, whole body moving, and watch her fly away.
Okay. Brings us to her
No.
turn. She'll use 40 feet of movement, and then use her action dash. And then from the last moments before sunrise, she disappears from sight back into the forest. On his knees, bleeding heavily with several puncture marks around his neck, Acharion is pretty much at the base of the trench. And the rain continues.
Can I? Oh, are you ending?
Go ahead.
I was gonna quickly take my cloak off and start using it to try to stop the bleeding as best as possible on Acharion. Lie him down.
Okay. Interesting behavior for someone who betrayed me mere moments ago.
It seems things will get resolved now.
Well, resolved for some, not for others. But that's for another time, isn't it? We'll see what transpires from here. As you help him up, and the three of you slowly make your way towards the main gate. And Turgon gathers his forces at the wall and assesses any sort of damage and situations that might still be left for the morning. But for now, the threat has passed. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
God damn.
I had 10 hit points left.
You know what gave me the most damage? The fall.
Jumping off.
I lost 14 hit points total that fight.
If my acrobatics check if I would have taken more damage from that fall, I might be down.
Yeah. I was really hoping to grapple her. Oh well.
I really thought this was going to walk away with either Turgon or Acharion dead. That was the way it was drawn up.
Wretched that!
Props to Matt's persuasion for getting them to be on the same side temporarily with a vampire.
He only had to convince Acharion.
Fair, but still.
Acharion in a rage, so the
It's a
what
high
I rolled
DC.
was very useful. Otherwise, he wasn't going to go for it, but we'll see what happens. Achirion's in custody of some sort.
Oh,
But
man.
a new player has entered the game. One seemingly familiar with Fig. But this individual claims there's many more of her, and that she's only here because they're being denied something that is rightfully theirs. Well, that's all for us tonight. We'll see what happens next week. We'll be back next Tuesday with the next session of this. Real quick, because I noticed I have a conflict on Friday for our Friday stream. We're just going to push it back 1 hour. So instead of 7:30, we're going to do 8:30. If it changes between now and then, Twitter and Discord will let you know. But beyond that, that's all from us tonight. Thank you for joining us. You sent us off into this new year, and we're really glad you're here with us. So thank you all, and stay proficient.
Ooh.